Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
We've got a chance now for our starting lineups. From point guard to center, this game should be a good one.
Got a great guard matchup here tonight, fellas.
No doubt about it. Safe to say, we're all looking forward to this one.
Oh, I am looking forward to this one for sure, Brian. I mean, both these teams are very talented in the backcourt, and whoever wins that battle, of the backcourts, I think they win the game.
Now here's Hamby. Shot clock at 6. Outside Sims. Shoots it.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Mitchell, right side. Back to Clark. The tray. Jackson pulls it in. Here's Sims. Yep, that one goes.
Nasty handles from Sims. And the best part? She made the hoop, too.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. Mitchell, she's guarded by Plum. Mitchell, shot's good.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Now here's Plum. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Sims. And there's the 3-second violation. Now Clark. Boston outside. Back to Clark. Fires from deep. Nothing that time. She's 0 for 2. Now here is Sims. She's covered by Clark. Sims with it. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Stevens. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You cannot stop both sides of the Sims pick and roll. She can dish, she can score. This time, she gave up the run.
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Howard. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field. The Sparks leading.
And Brian, teams always benefit from having a reliable veteran around, and Azurá Stevens definitely fits that mold.
Yeah, a seasoned player who has won a championship. Stevens knows what it takes to win at the highest level, and she can set the tone on the floor for her younger teammates.
Clark can't get it to go.
Sims, she's covered by Clark. Outside Stevens. Pass to Jackson. Stevens, Plum with it. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Jackson. No good on the triple.
Now here's Cunningham.
She's tightly guarded. Clark. Mitchell, she's guarded by Plum. Mitchell, shot's good.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Now here is Sims. Pass to Plum. Now Hamby. Now here's Plum. She's covered by Mitchell. And that one drops.
Impressive hustle on the glass by Plum. You gotta like her effort out there.
Boston with it. Mitchell.
Pass to Cunningham.
Now here's Clark. Now Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Now here's Plum. Down low. Outside for Sims. Here's Jackson. To the paint. From downtown. Hits it from three-point range.
Nice find from Plum. Willing to get her teammates involved. That's leadership right there.
Now here's Clark. She's covered by Sims. Pass to Mitchell. And it's blocked by Kelsey Plum. And she recovers it. Mitchell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
But that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
And here is Sims. Amby. She's guarded by Boston. Vader on the way. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in.
And that's De'Erica Hamby's favorite place to operate. Just terrific inside.
Boston outside. Pass to Mitchell. Hamby grabs the miss.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there. There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now Clark from past the arc. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Well, sometimes you have a player like Mitchell. She draws so much attention, it allows teammates to get open.
Now here's Plum. She's covered closely. Over Mitchell. And the basket by Plum.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Boston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. It's up and it's off the mark. One up, one not down. To the inside. Hamby left side. Pass to Sims. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Boston outside. Back to Mitchell. Launches a three. The Sparks grab the miss.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot.
Now here is Sims. Three-pointer. That one falls. Her second basket of the game. She is now 2 for 3.
A confidence builder for sure. When Odyssey Sims is knocking down the triple, it unleashes the rest of her offense.
Mitchell outside. Bonner. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
From beyond the arc, DeWanna Bonner can be very consistent. She makes those long-range shots look easier than they appear.
Bambi outside. Outside Sims. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good.
Well, the Sparks have missed the last 3 playoffs. Rare to see LA struggle like this.
An original WNBA team, they missed the postseason just 4 times in their first 24 seasons. Now, this franchise has the best winning percentage in league history, so you expect they'll turn it around pretty soon.
Outside Sims. Ambia screen. Here's the floater. Rejected by DeWanna Bonner.
Perfect read from Bonner there, getting in the right spot to come up with the rejection.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and she is not about to give up an easy look.
Pass to Burrell. To the middle.
Brink, defended by Turner.
Just 4 to shoot. Shot from 16. And no good trying to use the glass.
The Fever leading.
Mitchell outside. Watches it.
Brink grabs the miss.
And here are the Sparks now. Here's Hamby. Pass to Lamont. Three-pointer. Comes out of the gate empty.
And here's Cole. Dantas the screen. Cole with the buckets.
Well, from range, Lexi Hull, very effective. Certainly a player you cannot give open looks to.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Hamby.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
And she's got her first free throws of the night right here.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
The talent in this league just keeps getting better, and this year's rookie class, whew, it is special.
It is so exciting to see this rookie class. Obviously, CaitlinClark is the headliner. She comes into this league with massive expectations.
Yeah, and the depth of this class is just unreal. So many potential stars in the first round. I cannot wait to see their careers unfold.
And the two-time sixth player of the year, you can't deny the impact of De'Erica Hamby.
Yeah, now she's too good to win that award. You have to start Hamby. A huge part of the Aces' first title team in 2022. Really, to me, one of the most underrated and overlooked players in the league.
Here's Burrell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. The Sparks, no good that time either. Bonner outside. Pass the hole. Clark with it. There's the triple.
Brink grabs the miss.
The Sparks trailing.
De'Erica Hamby on the wing, defended by Turner.
To the paint.
Plum can't hit.
Now here's Bonner. Pass to Clark.
Brianna Turner in the high post.
Bonner outside. Jacks up a three. That's basket number 2 with her third shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
You can't give Bonner any time and a clean look. She will make you pay.
Now here's Alamont.
She's covered by Clark. Pass to Plum. The 3 ball. Her shot is good. He scores her third basket in 6 attempts. I think that's 50%. So it's Indiana now. They lead by 4. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Back to Bonner. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Here's Hamby. good trying to beat the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. The Fever on top. They're up by 6. And we'll be back right after this. And now, the second quarter just getting set to begin. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Now Clark. Bonner outside, pass to Hole. That shot off the mark.
Cameron Brink playing some nice defense. Aleman with it.
Back to Plum. Stolen by Wallace. Now here's Clark. Beyond the arc.
Hole with the ball.
Now Wallace. She's guarded by Plum. Tipped away.
Wallace misses.
And here are the Sparks now. 6-point game. Pass to Aleman. Russell.
Screen by Aleman.
From deep. After 2 misses to start the game, she's on the board with that shot.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Hole with the ball.
Bonner outside. Pass to Hole. Back to Bonner. Puts it up.
Get it!
Again, the miss by the Fever.
Now here's Aleman.
She's covered by Clark. Here's Russell. And the layup is good.
Offensive rebounding is about energy and effort, and Russell displays both for the second chance bucket.
Bonner outside. Clark.
She's guarded by Aleman.
Back to Bonner.
Pass to Hole. Wallace with the ball.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
You see the balance from Wallace. Locked in on scoring no matter what the defense throws her way.
Aleman. She's covered by Clark. Outside Plum. And it's all evened up.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Bonner outside. Back to Clark. Puts up a 3. Plum with the rebound.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Here's Burrell. Bonner defending. Pass to Plum. The 3 is up. Another 3 for the Sparks.
And quite simply, Plum has it all as an offensive guard. Shooting, driving, dribbling. You can pour it in nights like tonight when she's on.
Now here's Bonner. 8 points for her. Dantas in the post.
She's guarded by Aleman.
And the foul called on Damiris Dantas.
That'll be her second foul of the game.
The Sparks call timeout.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
The Sparks with the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Stevens. Good on the three-point shot.
A prototypical stretch four. Stevens' range extends way beyond the three-point line.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bonner outside.
They get the rebound.
Pass to Clark. To halt the run. And she sinks the layup.
Shows off the playmaking ability. Bonner sees things on the court that other players simply don't.
Now here is Sims. She's got 5. Plum with it.
Stevens, she's covered by Cunningham.
Left side, Stevens. Now Lemon. Now here's Plum. Bonner defending.
Plum misses.
Indiana trailing. Ball's knocked loose. Kelsey Plum with a steal. No one near her. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Clark. She's got 5. Luana Bonner for 3. That's in, and her 4th basket of the night. She's taken 7 shots. That's a solid 57%. And here is Alemán. Right side Plum. Shoots over Bonner. And yes, she's got the English that time as it falls.
There's the sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum, looking like art from the mid-range.
Bonner outside. Pass to Clark. Fires for 3. And the fever hit again from deep.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Inside. That's tipped.
Russell inside, working on Boston. And the basket by Plum.
Well, if you hit a 3 on Plum's team, you just know Kelsey wants to respond in kind.
And it's the fever ball.
Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
Now here is Sims. He has 5. Past Alemán. Here's Plum. Shoots the 3. And the Sparks another 3.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the 3s keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting. Keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing them?
Now here's Clark. 8 points for her.
Boston sets a screen.
This one for 3. And the fever hit again from deep.
The rapid-fire 3s coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Here's Sims. Pass to Stevens. Now Plum from outside the arc. Good from the moment it left her hand. That makes her 10 for 14.
You can see right there, Plum stays shot ready.
Hull with the ball. Bonner outside. Down low. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. Now here is Sims. She's guarded closely. Outside Plum. Back to Sims. And she gets it to go.
So tough. Sims is a throwback player, really. A guard more comfortable banging inside than chucking up 3s.
Now here's Bonner. She's guarded by Plum. Here's Clark. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
First personal foul.
All right, if you had to choose one player to start a franchise with, who are you taking?
Honestly, it's going to surprise you maybe. So this is an easy one for me. It's A'ja Wilson. She's the force in the league right now, the 2-time defending champion.
Oh, I agree. 2 MVPs, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and she's still in her prime. A'ja Wilson could get even better.
First free throw is good. She's perfect from the line this time. Now here is Sims.
She has 7.
Pass to Plum. Amby. That 3 off the mark.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Boston.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
That one's good. Clark.
Yet another 3 for her. Once we hit the second quarter, the 3 is starting to fall down like rain for her.
Outside Plum. There's a screen by Stevens.
Offensive rebound.
Sims. Outside Plum. Pass to Stevens. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. The Fever pull it in. Clark outside. Mitchell outside. Screen by Howard for 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
2 minutes.
Outside Plum.
Up top, Jackson.
Unloads. Again, the miss by the Sparks. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
That's not who I expected to corral that rebound.
Pass to Sims. Stevens the screen. They need this. Yes. Great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 15. And here's Clark. To the paint. Here's Boston. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. It's on to Erica Hamby.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
She's off on the first.
Hey, it didn't take long for Aaliyah Boston to make waves here in the W. She came ready.
Aside from the accolades she racked up in her first season, her team just plays better with her on the floor. She's a spark plug out there, and it seems that the team goes the way Aaliyah goes. She is a force at the 4-5 position in this league.
Top pick in the 2023 draft, Aaliyah Boston more than delivered her rookie season.
Oh, you can say that. I mean, she wasn't just Rookie of the Year. Aaliyah was also an all-star, led the W in field goal percentage, top 10 in key metrics for a center, rebounding and blocks. I mean, what more can you ask from the top overall pick in Aaliyah Boston?
And it's blocked by De'Erica Hamby.
On defense, Hamby is so active, looks for any opening to swat the ball and blocks the shot.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
Another 3 for the Sparks.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Clark outside. Again, the miss by the Fever. That'll do it for the first half. Clark's ahead, up 8. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And thinking about the shot. So sorry. Give it up for the participants.
All right, the second half beginning in a moment. A fantastic game from Kelsey Plum in this one.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Now Mitchell.
Boston sets a screen.
And they double up Kelsey Mitchell. Basket good.
It's almost like she was born to score. Mitchell consistently finds a way to put points on the board. What a skill.
Outside Sims. Pass to Plum. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, the handles of Kelsey Plum on full display.
The Fever trailing.
Boston outside.
Mitchell. No bucket, and that's miss number 6. She's made 7. Pass to Sims. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Hamby, she's covered by Mitchell.
And Cunningham over to help.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Plum. And Clark pulls it down. Mitchell with it. She's got 17. Outside Howard. No good with the triple. To the middle. Outside for Sims. Pass to Hamby.
Now here's Jackson.
The 3. Good. And De'Erica Hamby gets the assist.
Love the selfless, intelligent play by Hamby. Puts the ball into the wide open shooter's hands.
Here's Clark. She's got 16. Mitchell outside. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
At the line for the
And this is her first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
And Mitchell understands her role on this team. She's out there to score as often as she can.
The Sparks leading. Pass to Hamby. Plum. Back to Hamby. Good on the bucket.
Nimble move by Hamby, getting around the contact into the shot.
And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Mitchell outside. The three on her 15th shot attempt. She makes her 9th basket, shooting a very healthy 60% tonight. And it's the Sparks ball. Outside Plum. Pass to Sims. Plum. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a three.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Plum. She's covered by Mitchell.
Stevens the screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Cunningham.
That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Plum. Over Mitchell. Plum can't hit.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Here's Clark.
And here is Mitchell. She's guarded by Plum. 6 on the shot clock. Now Clark. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Cunningham is such an impressive distributor, and passes like these are why her teammates love playing with her.
Outside Sims. To the inside. Hamby. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free
Second team foul.
The intensity of Hamby, great at going up strong, forcing the issue.
This is her second trip to the free throw line, and this one.
2 shots.
And she makes the first.
You can trust Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. So it's Indiana now. They trail by 7.
Boston outside.
Here's Mitchell.
Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Well executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
The Sparks call
Los
timeout.
Angeles calls timeout.
And here is Sims. She has 7. Plum, she's covered by Mitchell. Takes it from 10. 2 points. That one goes in.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 25. Pass to Clark from deep. The Sparks grab the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Sims, she's covered by Clark.
Back to Jackson.
Now Plum lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, at the arc, Plum can be lights out. She's got really great accuracy.
You know, when we talk about players who just get better during the offseason, that put in the work, Kelsey Plum has got to be high on that list.
Yeah, she was the first overall pick back in 2017, and she struggled her first few years. Didn't shoot a great percentage, but Plum's really improved on her game. She's been top 5 in most improved player 3 different times, and now one of the best scoring guards in the W.
Now here's Hamby. Back to Plum. 6 to shoot. Pass to Stevens.
Jackson outside.
Stevens. Plum. She's covered by Mitchell. Sims with it for 3.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Mitchell outside. Howard. Back to Mitchell. Now Clark. Takes the 3. Jackson pulls it in. Outside Sims. Pass to Stevens. Sims. Back to Stevens. Rebounded by the Fever. Now here's Mitchell. 27 points for her. Here's the 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Nice job by Mitchell. She's a primary scoring option in terms of talent, instincts, and productivity.
Outside Plum. Back to Sims. Tries to snap the cold streak. Drains the 3-pointer.
We don't see Sims take a huge volume of trays, but it looked like she wanted to respond there.
Now Mitchell. She has 30. Here's Natasha Howard for 3. Jackson pulls it in.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Sims.
Back to Jackson.
No good on the 3. The Fever trailing. Pass to Mitchell. Clark outside. The shot. Odyssey Sims grabs the board.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Now here is Sims. She's got 10. See Plum from outside. And the 3 ball is good.
Fundamental hoops from Odyssey Sims, making sure to get it to the uncovered teammate.
Timeout called the Fever. You gotta like what Kelsey Plum has done in this game.
She's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding her, you gotta get into her jersey. You can't sag off her at all, or you're just asking her to drop another 3 on you.
The hole. Mitchell off target with the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Hamby. Plum, she's covered by Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And here is Alemán from the arc. The rebound by Dantas. Here's Colson. She's guarded by Alemán. Inside. Here's Hull. And the layup falls.
Pretty points from Hull. She leaves it all out on the floor.
The Sparks leading. Outside Plum. Takes the three. Drills it from outside.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Now here's Mitchell. 30 points in the game. Luana Bonner for three. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Here's Burrell. 9-point game. Plum can't hit. Here's Colson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Mitchell up top. Pass to Dantas. Mitchell a screen. Fires the three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Plum. 37 points for her. Knocks down the three ball.
Good looking bounce pass to set up the basket.
And here's Colson. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. Drops in the tray.
Well, a consistent three-point shooter like Mitchell always has an answer. She goes right to the line and strikes back.
Alemán with it. Pass to Plum. Brink. Here's Hamby. Hull defending. Shoots from 14. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And we've reached the end of the third. The Sparks on top, up by 8. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Now here's Alemán. Outside Plum. Alemán. Back to Plum. The three. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Now Colson. Pass to Clark. Fires for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Now Burrell. Now here's Plum. Here's Brink. Plum. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Caitlin-Clark with room. And good as it snugs right down through the net.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Now here's Alemán. Defense is right there. Burrell, Bonner defending. Pass to Plum. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Bonner outside. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Offline with the three.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the three. Defense totally off balance.
Brink a screen. Now here's Alaman.
D right on her. Basket counts.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Bonner outside. Clark. Back to Bonner. Pass to Colson. Puts up the three. Good on the triple.
Yeah, she could have forced the tougher shot inside, but how about the effort to make a terrific kick-out pass and find the open shooter instead?
Here's Burrell.
Now here's Plum. To the inside. Russell. The Fever pull it in. Clark outside. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And she converts the layup.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
And they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer.
Pass to Plum. For three. It's good from long range.
Well, when you get in the pick and roll, Plum can shoot out of it, drive, pass. How do you defend that?
Bonner outside to the middle. Here's Hull. He clangs that one off the back iron and it falls.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Here's Burrell.
Pass to Plum. Rebounded by DeWanna Bonner. Indiana with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. DeWanna Bonner double team. Dantas. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Alima to the paint. Dantas with the steal. Pass to Clark. Olsen. Bonner outside. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Alaman. Pass to Brink.
And the shot goes in.
The defender a little hesitant to get in her way as she burst to the hoop. I'm not sure what was going on there.
The Fever trailing.
Now Colson. He's guarded by Alaman.
Clark outside. And here's Cole. Olsen. Pass to Bonner. And another three for Indiana.
Well, the way she rebounds, defends, passes, Bonner does so much on the court. When she's scoring like this, it is a giant plus.
Now here's Plum. Picked by Russell. Down low. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Here's Bonner. Dantas the screen. From the top of the key. Rebound by the Sparks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. To the paint. The rebound by Dantas. Indiana with the ball.
2-point game.
Pass to Bonner. And it's DeWanna Bonner again missing. Outside Plum. Banked in off the glass.
What effort from Plum down in the paint, outworking the defense and getting a shot.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. I mean, without question, Plum is displaying her skills today.
Yeah, good timeout. She just keeps hitting shot after shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny her the basketball. Make someone else beat her.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. DeWanna Bonner for three. The rebound by Odyssey Sims. The Sparks with the lead. Erica Hamby with the drive. Missed inside. Bonner outside. Clark outside.
It'll be Los Angeles Sparks ball. Substitution for the Fever. Number 8, Sophie Cunningham.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Here's Plum. And she lays it straight in.
It's just so hard to knock Plum off balance. She is so good at absorbing contact and finishing anyways.
Pass to Mitchell. To end the drought.
Yes, what an assist from Clark.
Assist from Clark.
Now the Sparks with it. They lead by 4. Outside Plum. To the inside. Stevens. That's in. It's her 5th field goal, and she's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Mitchell outside to the middle and stolen by Azurá Stevens. Hamby with the ball,
And it's Boston picking her up.
You know, she's made up for a lack of size in the post with a lot of extra effort. She's done some serious work on the boards.
Howard gets the bucket.
Just all will and desire from Howard there. Outworking the defense on the offensive glass.
Now here is Sims.
Jackson outside.
Hamby outside. Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. Rebounded by the Fever.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Mitchell, shot's good.
You can rely on Mitchell in the big moments, and you're seeing why right now. She's a confident shooter who is always ready to score.
Now here is Sims. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. One-on-one fast break. Clark outside. Doesn't go for her.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Back to Plum. Pass to Hamby. Over Boston. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
The moment not scaring Hamby, a leader. She takes pleasure in hitting the big shots.
Here's Clark.
On the wing, Sophie Cunningham.
Clock at 6. Clark outside. Brings it from beyond the arc.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Outside Sims.
Jackson outside.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Clark. To take the lead. Hamby grabs the miss. Outside Sims.
Erica Hamby on the wing.
Here's Jackson. Here's the three. And that comes off the assist by Erica Hamby.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
And here's Clark. Three-pointer. Money! And that shot brings them within just one.
And just when you thought the fans were starting to go berserk, a silencer on the other end. Potential game-saving three right there.
We'll see, Tim, but one way or the other, some fantastic drama unfolding.
What a game.
Now here's Hamby. Outside for Sims. From 13. Rebounded by the Fever.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Clark outside to take the lead. Hamby grabs the miss.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
You're right, Tim, and she's got some angry words for herself after that miss.
Here's Jackson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
2 shots.
Good on the first. And that will put them up 2. She's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop for her. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, there's always the debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or a 3 to win, but if it were up to me, I'd pound it down low and try to get a good shot in tight.
I'm with you, Brian. Just get the 2 points and keep the game alive.
Outside. Outside Cunningham. To tie it up. Oh, had a chance there to send it to OT, but they came up empty-handed. And so it's the Sparks who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and a fabulous finish as they waited until the very last moment to finally seal it.
And so many times we see these tight games won at home. That advantage, I think, played a factor here.
And that'll wrap it up.